You've heard of President Mahama's 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
Do you think it is possible?
Now, 24-hour economy, to my mind, is an end result. It's not a policy. What do you mean? You are going to create 24-hour work.
Mm.
You do something.
8-hour shift, creating employment.
Yes, you do something. The employment is there.
Mm-hmm.
The private factories are churning. You bring business process outsourcing. And people are working when America is sleeping. And so on and so forth. The 24-hour economy will come. It will come as a result of this. So that when Dr. Bawumia now tells you that he will lead us in a way whereby 1 million Ghanaians will be involved in BPOs, business process outsourcing, working with America, working with Australia, and so on and so forth. The 24-hour economy.
So Dr. Bawumia will practice 24-hour with what he's going to put in place.
I say it will be a result of a sound, strong economy.
So you believe in a 24-hour economy?
Who doesn't believe in 24-hour economy? I say it is a result of good policies and an economic boom.
And President Mahama says he will do that.
No, he cannot do that as the policy. He can, when you pursue certain good policies, then it will come as a result. And for example, they even talk about the civil service, more employment for the passport office,
yes.
so that they will do. Where in this world do they have a passport office which works 24 hours a day? Where?
But you can go online, you can get. So you're not talking about the physical office being open 24 hours.
Exactly. You don't have civil servants working 24 hours a day.
But in certain production, sectors, they will do that.
Exactly.
Manufacturing sectors, they'll do that.
Yes.
Drink companies now can have an 8-hour shift.
But the point is that, you see, what is preventing a drink company from having 24 hours
now?
Today? No. That's why I say it is an end result of a policy rather than a policy.
So you're saying that if people want to practice, let's say a confectionery industry can say we want to do 24 hours, and they can do that now.
Do they need anybody's permission? Do they need anybody's permission to do that? No, you don't need anybody's permission. And that's why I'm saying it's not a policy. It is an end result of a stimulating policy or a chain of stimulating policies that move the economy beyond 8 hours.
So, Prof, now if a restaurant wants to operate 24 hours, it can.
But why not? And some
restaurants are doing that.
Exactly.
Yes.
There are areas where they are doing that. It's not you who permits them.
But you create an enabling environment.
Exactly. When the economy is booming, it will come by itself. So you must tell us what you are going to do to boom the economy. And Bawumia tells us what he will do to have that booming economy because of the fact that we are going to do BPOs and so on and so forth, which will bring that end result.
He wants 4 NPP MPs to lose their seats for going independent, and NDC MP as well. What will your ruling be if you were in the chair today?
Now, it's not a matter of the ruling. Ruling is the ultimate end result. How do you go about it? You see, a man found guilty of stealing must, of course, go to jail or be fined or whatever. That is the end result. But before you get to that end result position, there is a procedure. You put him before court.
During your time, did you write to the affected MP, the former MP, Ay3?
I did. I'm coming to that.
Sure.
And that is why I'm giving this analogy. A famous British judge said, when a man is caught with his hand in the till, he must nevertheless be given a hearing. Here you are, your hand is red right there. They've caught you. They must go and tell a judge all that happened, and then you say what you've got to say. And it is very, very important because that is the procedure. That is the road to addition. If you don't follow the road, you make a mistake. This is what we call in law the odi oteram partem rule. That
Hear
is,
the other party.
hear the other party. No matter what. Don't say that, oh, we caught him. You caught him, yes, but he must be heard. I like when I'm talking about this matter to even refer to God Himself. When God, who knows everything, knew and saw what Adam and Eve had done, He nevertheless asked them, what have you done? He gave them a long explanation chance. When they had finished, He pronounced them guilty and then the punishment. The NPP Secretary General wrote to the Speaker of Parliament in that case. He said, this member of Parliament of ours has broken our law and the law of the nation that is provided for in the Constitution. And that is, he has started campaigning as an independent candidate. If you leave the party and you stand as an independent by their constitution, you have committed an offense. Or if being a member of the party, you campaign in any way whatsoever against the candidate of the party. And the stated instances and how this had been done. We attached, in fact, even a copy of the constitution, the internal constitution that the person had allegedly breached at that time. And they made it also clear that it means forfeiture of your party membership. All these were points in that particular letter and in that particular charge. You are guilty of forfeiture. And when you are guilty of that forfeiture, then the constitutional injunctions will come to apply. But that was an allegation. Why we talk about hearing the other party is that no matter what the allegation is, you must give him a chance to be heard. Today, some people were saying I was hypocritical because I had brought about the procedure. No, I'm not saying the ultimate result should be different. But what should you do?
You must hear them out.
You must hear the man out. In fact, if you don't hear a person out and he takes you to the High Court, what should be done even is to quash the sentence. It means that sentence, it does not, the whole thing does not even exist. They brush it away altogether. Completely. They cancel it out. So I wrote as speaker to the honorable member, attached his accusations, etc., and gave him an opportunity to respond. Has that been done here? We're all hearing what
so you're saying these are two different scenarios.
That is true.
But Prof, does it really matter that you have to formally receive a petition from a political party before you declare?
I'll come to that.
Yes.
But first of all, I'm saying the opportunity to be heard.
Okay. Hear the other party as well.
And you see, I know what happens in plenaries if we don't take care. Plenary argument should not be the way to find the person guilty or not. Let the guilty person have an opportunity to explain himself. Once there's a complaint. But if you don't bring that person in and you start making debate, two sides of parliament, this, that, and the banter, then the real proper way of doing things is lost.
So you believe that the right approach is that hear the other party?
Hear the other party. Because you say you've caught him with his hand in the till. Still, the law says, hear that party. Even God applied it. I'm not a hypocrite at all. But the procedure is very, very important in how you arrive at a conclusion. Fair trial is a fundamental law of the Constitution. And my brother, it's important to also tell you further When you report to the matter to the speaker, you expect him to exercise a discretion. Is that not so? To make a judgment on a matter. Our constitution also says in clear terms that anyone who has power to exercise a discretion in one way or the other, which affects anybody's rights under this constitution, must exercise in terms of natural justice.
Kofuado, and I want to pick your thoughts on this. What's his best legacy, or what will be his best legacy?
Free SHS. Yeah. And free SHS, I must say, was conceptualized by the president the moment he started campaigning for president.
Really? So that dates back to
Yes.
2006, 2007,
Exactly.
before 2008
Yes.
elections.
Yes.
Oh, he had that.
He had that, I can tell you.
Oh.
But in his first attempt, it was part of his speeches. And he never kept on sharing this with me personally and others, that the way to change this nation is by education. And that the human capital is that which will make this nation great.
So free SHS is to President Akufo-Addo. What about President Mahama? What's his best legacy?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I don't. I don't.
President Mahama's legacy?
I don't have any particular, public policy as is happening now.
So nothing for his legacy? During his tenure,
They can say, for example, that he built this or he built that.
Yes, the e-blocks, the schools, health centers.
But in terms of that, the grand policy.
He did Rich Hospital. You don't see that.
That is not a policy.
Yeah, no, I said legacy. I didn't say policy.
Okay, you are right.
So
you are very
legacy,
right.
yes.
But those are not
Terminal 3 airport. You fly through that.
They are great.
Is that a great legacy you want to salute President Mahama?
No, I don't know whether it's a great legacy, but it's an achievement.